Time is 11:11, and I have 8 hours to make a film. Let's figure it out. So intro out of the way, I have no fucking idea what movie I'm gonna make today. I have been blocking out this time all week to make something, but as for what I'm making, I truly don't know. So here's the fun / awful part, brainstorming. I still have no idea what the film is gonna be, but I figure while I'm brainstorming, may as well go outside and get a little bit of light, you know? The last thing I need is to be cooped up in a room all day and trying to think of an idea. And who knows, maybe I'll find a muse on the walk. One thing I'm realizing now is probably important to let you guys know is what equipment I have. So I didn't bring my film camera to LA with me. So all that I have is my trusty Pocket Osmo 3 and 3 lights, 3 light stands, and clip-on mics. So we're gonna have to be creative, but that's how we gotta do it. Okay, I'm back and I have an idea. So my idea is called Fade In. And for those of you who are screenwriters know, that's the first 2 words you write for every script. And my idea is going to be a person who is writing a script, they write Fade In, and then they have nothing. Just a blank page. Kinda like me right now. A little on the nose, a little meta, whatever. But the idea is just a character study of a person who has no idea what they're gonna do and is trying to figure it out. And I think there's creative elements that I can play around with there. So now I gotta plan it out. For reference, it is been 30 minutes since I started this. So we're making pretty good time. As I'm trying to flesh out my beat sheet, it's kind of funny that this is where I'm stuck right now. I'm stuck and staring at the page blankly. It's been a little bit over 40 minutes and my diagram is kind of done. One of the biggest kind of obstacles that I'm going to be dealing with for this challenge is it is broad daylight. And I do have the 3 lights, but there's only so much I can block here. The entire film is going to take place in the apartment. And so I'm going to have to do my best, but lighting might have to just be natural. The idea is clear, but I'm exhausted. I'm running off of 3 hours of sleep last night. So I'm going to go take a quick nap, and then I'm getting right back to it. Okay, this is my digital camera I'm filming on to show you behind the scenes. What we have right now is my phone filming the camera over there. I'm going to walk in from stage left, place the coffee like I will in the film, and then begin putting my headphones in. So one last detail to show before I start filming. As you can tell, it's very noisy, but this is not a very audio-based kind of film, so I can do a lot of it in post. But what I've got over here is I've got my DJI mics attached to the camera, and then hidden in front of my computer, I have a little lav mic. So I can pick up on any, audio I come up with if I'm riffing. So let's start filming. I'm getting as many angles as I possibly can right now. I hope it's turning out well. The shot actually looks pretty good. I don't know how much this is gonna work as a film or if it's believable, but it's doing something and I'm getting the reps in and the practice. So I hope you guys are enjoying so far. Wrapped filming, so now I am putting all of the footage into the timeline. It's all in the timeline and it's coming out to about 12 minutes of footage. As I'm editing right now, I'm noticing something that I've been doing a lot lately when I edit, and that is I'm really using jump cuts. So early on in the timeline, I'm clipping together a lot of different tiny segments so the pacing kind of lines up. I hope it turns out well. We're gonna see. So I just finished editing the whole timeline together. Final runtime is just over 2 minutes. And now all I have to do is find music and we're golden. Back on the original camera, just finished editing. I'm uploading it currently to YouTube as a draft. You will see the final film posted on Wednesday. The film has just finished uploading to YouTube and is currently saved as a draft. I'm going to be posting it on Wednesday. But before I post it or do anything else, let's talk about what went well today and what didn't go well. So, first things first, I started out waking up this morning having no idea if I'd even make a film, let alone what it would be about. So, in the course of 6 hours and 34 minutes, I have a finished film. I'm pretty proud of that. I think working alone with no crew, no cast, having to use natural lighting, I think I moved fast. In 6.5 hours, I'm pretty proud of how I did. However, I wish I could have done it with other people. I can make a good film on my own. I have fun doing it, but I love collaborating. I love working with other people, and that's where the joy for me really is. So as much as I enjoyed this challenge, I love being with my crew. I love being with people. Using the DJI was a very interesting constraint as a camera because I didn't have a tripod that could really mount it for certain angles, so I kind of had to use the ledges that were kind of available. Additionally, audio was kind of entirely diegetic because there was no way to conceal it with myself being the only actor, it being very visibly clipped on, and also no dialogue. Additionally, I think that I should have planned in advance what music I'd be using. Music is so integral to the story, and if you go into it not prepared for what story you're going to tell, you're going to be figuring it out in the editing room, and it is annoying as fuck. Still, I digress. Despite those challenges, I made a film in 6 hours. I'm proud of that. I hope you enjoy the film, but please, let me know how I can be better. Let me know where you think my process can improve, and I don't know, if you like it, let me know. So, without further ado, here is a sneak peek of my newest film coming out on Wednesday.